Let's talk about agendas.
Let's do it. Are they hidden?
I mean, they could be.
I'm pretty sure they're hidden.
Sometimes they're hidden, sometimes they're in the open, sometimes they are covert, sometimes they're just agendas.
I think it's hidden in this episode.
Like, what's my agenda for today? Sleeping? Yeah.
Yeah. To record this episode of Jared and Al watch Sailor Moon Crystal.
Wow.
What?
Just taking over the hosting duties all of a sudden.
No, I wasn't taking over. That's your agenda.
No, I was very impressed. Because that's exactly what we are doing. This is episode number 22.
I'm not wrong.
You're not. We are talking about Act 22, Hidden Agenda Nemesis. I'm Jared, that's Anne Ladyem.
Hello. I'm not the host.
You could be.
I'm not.
You got the tendencies for it.
No.
We should do an episode where you just host. To
No.
see how different it is.
We should not do this because I am trash at being a human.
No, you're not. I mean, technically, you hosted like the episode we did on like the season 9 Check OVA episode we did on Code Realize, because that was like all you.
Because I love Code Realize.
It's true.
Ow! I just got a pain. Okay.
Thinking about hosting made her pain.
No, thinking about moving made me pain.
That's fair. So let's talk about hidden agendas.
And also pain.
And also
that they
pain.
go through.
A lot of people are going to go through some pain today. Pain trains coming through. Choo choo.
Some just die.
Some just die. We're going to pour one out for one of our friends today.
We are.
Literally.
Yeah.
So if you remember last time, Chibiusa has been taken by Wiseman because he was like,
yep.
Do you want to drink some booze with me? And she's like, okay.
Here's my tiny hand.
And she goes off.
Boom.
Meanwhile, Pluto has found the space-time key that Chibiusa had. And she's like, this isn't good. And then
she didn't take it with her.
And then like all around her just starts going crazy. And like, there's a time storm happening.
Which is a thing, apparently.
Which is a thing. And she's like, that's not good either.
That's never happened.
Bad
this
things.
Is suspect.
Bad things. But also in the palace, we're in the big old library.
Oh, right. The giant library. I
the
forgot about
circular library. Venus, Tuxedo Mask, Luna Artemis, and King Endymion are just, chilling, getting more information.
Is Diana there?
I don't think so.
Okay. Diana's just chilling.
Maybe, I don't know. We learned about Death Phantom here.
Death Phantom.
There's like, here's the case file on Death Phantom. The dude who came here centuries ago and got banished.
As you do.
As you do. Ghost Bro and real life self, King Endymion and Tuxedo Mask, head out to the door of space and time, and they're like, oh, I didn't realize storms could take place in time space. That's probably bad.
Yeah.
Oh, and also I forgot that when the storm starts flaring up, it just blows Sailor Pluto over and she just dramatically falls over.
Yeah, that was intense.
So they find her on the ground. They're like, hey, WTF?
You taking a nap?
Are you taking a nap? What's wrong? Should we come back later? Does the storm mean you're asleep? But she's like, hey, Chibiusa's gone. I think something bad happened.
And this legitimately made me really laugh because Mamoru loses his and King Endymion, who is actually her father, is like, oh.
Well, it's not like he can do anything, so.
Well, no, but like Mamoru's like, I'm gonna do something. This is going to happen. And you're like, you didn't know. You haven't made her yet. Like, why are you so attached to her?
He's trying to be a good person.
Like, well, he is trying to be a good person.
He's making up for all the times he was a creeper last season.
Thank God. Like, he was the sucky one in the first season, and then like second season, like, what, Mamoru,
we just flip-flopped.
Good on you, man.
Yeah.
And Usagi, I'm just like, dude, no. But Usagi's definitely had more dude no moments than Mamoru did in season 1.
It's a true story. So Tuxedo Mask goes off into the storm of space and time
With no key.
with no key, and then Pluto's like, yeah, you shouldn't do that, because if you do that, you're going to get lost to space and time and never come back.
He's like, well, Rolo, YOLO.
Rolo.
Is it a Rolo of candy? Like an old
Yes.
person candy?
Really only live once.
Oh man, now I want chocolate.
You were just talking about wanting biscuits earlier.
Oh yeah, I do want biscuits too. Anyway, YOLO.
YOLO. YOLO for some Rolos.
You should probably cut that out.
No, I'm not. Anyways, we go back to Nemesis. Usagi is wandering the palace. She stumbles upon Sapphire and Rubius chit-chatting, and they're like, "Hey, the others are down in the Chamber of Darkness."
We don't like that place. We don't go there.
And they're also talking about how the planet itself is like giving off this weird vibes, man. Like, this place is changing. Something weird's happening here.
Also, there's that weird like light reactor thing that Sapphire's like, hey, this exists.
Yeah. So Usagi is basically spying on them, and then she just falls over and closes the door, which I think Prince Demand just like knocks her out or puts her to sleep. And then you just see him walking by, Princess carrying her, and the other two are just like, huh.
Meh.
Well, anyways, let's get back to drinking.
Yeah, I'm sure like this doesn't seem like a really unusual instance for them because they seem kind of.
So he takes her back to like this bench and just lays her there, and he just sits on the other side, just like waiting, like, yes, hello. I've been waiting
so
for you.
awkward. She's like laying there, and he's just like man spreading over on the other side, like, hey, what up? I'm on the bench with you too.
He tries to like touch her or like do something to her, but then like lightning strikes or something.
Yeah, that was
preventing
cool.
him from doing so. And Usagi wakes up. She's like, "Ugh!" And then like, I think she's like, "Where are my friends?" And he's like, "Your friends are dead." She's like, "No way, they're not dead.
I can feel them."
And then she just walks off.
As you do.
And this is where we get to the big reactor thing, the black crystal reactor.
Oh, right, that's the reactor part. I forgot where the reactor appeared,
Yes.
but also I forgot the phrase YOLO. So
You're very tired. Let's be real.
I
We're
am
gonna cut you
very,
some slack
very
here.
tired.
Snip, snip. So Sapphire's in the black crystal reactor. He's creating some new droids because that's just what you do.
As you do.
Usagi rolls up on him and's like, "Hey, what are you
Don't do that."
doing? That's kind of crazy. You shouldn't do that." And basically, Sapphire's like,
He goes into a villain monologue.
Yes. And basically tries to act like he's reasoning with Usagi, like, "You should help me. My brother has gone off the deep end. He's too busy listening to Wise Men and his whimsical fantasies. Join me.
We should work together.
Also, my two droids are going to ghostly sneak up behind you and pin you down."
Surprise.
Which is
He's
funny.
a jerk.
Because I think like in the manga it doesn't really like show them coming up, sneaking up on her.
Mm-hmm.
But in this it just like pulls away to like a wide shot.
Yeah.
And you just see the ghostly forms of the droids like sneaking up on her. It's like real subtle.
Mm-hmm. Good job, guys.
So they pin her down and he starts going super villainy. He like pulls out a giant black crystal and is like, "I'm gonna stab you with it." Yuck, 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 yuck.
Yeah, he treats her like a freaking vampire. He's like, here's a stake made out of a crystal. I'm just going to drive it through your heart.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe to them that she is a vampire thing.
Magical girl vampire.
Magical girl vampire. That's
fine.
That's probably a thing.
Yeah, I believe it.
So he's
weird things have happened.
No kidding. He's like, "Oh, you're the worst. If you died, everything would be okay. Blah 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 blah."
And then she has self-doubts.
True.
Because she's like, well, did I cause all this? Oh, no.
So he tries to stab her, but something happens with her brooch, repelling the attack. And basically everything's a-okay, except it's Queen Serenity in front of Usagi, well, her ghostly spirit. She's like,
Yeah.
hey, what's up? I'm going to give you some power. That cool? Okay, cool. Cool dog. Cool self dog.
Pep talk.
Pep talk. The two droids are destroyed with the amount of energy that's being consumed or
Exuded.
That. Thank you.
I got you.
You got me. From Usagi, Saphir gets thrown back, and Usagi finally is able to transform back into Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
And then also uses her powers to locate Rei, Ami, and Makoto, give them the power they need to transform and get them out there, and then get them by her side.
They just like shoot up from the ground. It's really cool.
Whoop.
Whoop.
Prince Demand like shows up and like summons Weissman's like, hey, there's the silver crystal's got some power, dog. You want some more Four Loko? Cool.
What do we do?
Except Weissman also has a new figure behind him. Who could it be?
Oh.
Also, Neo Queen Serenity kind of takes over Usagi for a bit to monologue.
Yeah.
To Saphir. And then everyone attacks Saphir. And attacks
Also, the planet starts being weird, right?
I don't think that's that yet. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't remember. They also try and attack Demand, but Weissman's able to kind of protect him. And tries to get the silver crystal, but that doesn't work. What else happens? Also, this is the scene in the manga where they cut out the best line, which I was very disappointed by. Because, like, Usagi transforms, and then I think it's Saphir. It's Saphir, I think. He's like, I'm gonna kill you, because obviously that's what happens here. And like, she's like confident, like just glares at him, and she's like, you will never be able to kill me. And it's like, I know you haven't gotten to it yet, so I don't know how like they translate it in your versions of the manga, but like, it's the most badass moment in the manga, I think, or at least of the moments that I remember. But like, it's A, Usagi's back, and B, she's like, I'm not taking any from you.
And Usagi's better.
Yes.
Because, yeah.
It's rad.
That sounds really cool.
Rad.
I'm trying to flip through it real quick and see, but I might not be fast enough for this.
True. But yeah, all this is going down in this reactor place. Wiseman and Demand are going to sneak out. Rubius is going to try and do that ahead of them by just leaving. He's like, later, guys, I don't need to be deal with this. Wiseman catches him. He's like, where are you going? And his shadowy friend's like, you're a coward. And then Wiseman just grabs him and chokes him to death. Rip in peace, Rubius. Rip in peace, camo pants. Pour out a case of natty ice for our boy Rubius.
He was so dead.
So dead. Things are going real haywire, so Sailor Moon asks Sailor Pluto via like telepathy to get them out of Nemesis back to Earth, and a space-time key appears in her hand. She uses it to get back to Earth, and they're gone.
Yeah, it just says you can't kill me.
That's pretty much the same. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's a rat. The way she looks at that is just like.
Oh, it's the look on her face.
Yeah.
She's like, I got this.
That's like confidence.
Yeah, which is good because she's lacked that all season.
Mm-hmm. True. It's such a bummer that they cut that out, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Meanwhile, we reunite with Tuxedo Mask on his search for Chibiusa when a mysterious shadowy figure appears before him.
Uh-oh.
That bears a resemblance to either Usagi or Chibiusa. He can't figure out which. And then she just takes him away by hypnotizing him.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Everyone reunites at the door of space and time with Sailor Pluto and King Endymion and Venus and Luna and Artemis. The big old storm appears again. Pluto explains to everyone else that wasn't here previously that Chibiusa's gone. Tuxedo Mask went after her. And Sailor Moon's like, well, crap. Gotta go find those two.
Yep, I'm going in.
And that's how we end our episode.
Yep.
At least we got some things happening this episode. Like, the wheels
Oh
are
yeah,
turning towards the
I mean,
finale.
stuff is popping off on this one. So
Stuff is finally popping off.
we got Usagi actually like loving herself for a second. So that's pretty nice.
It's true. She definitely needed to do that.
Yeah, no kidding. And Rubius died, which is kind of important.
You play taps, except it's you opening up cans of beer.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So I mean, like, stuff is really, really starting to pop off, and it's about to get even better.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about some changes. Only one change from the manga. Mercury, Mars, and Jupiter did not attack the Black Moon clan simultaneously with Sailor Moon.
Well, they also cut out that line.
It's true. I don't know if they show up with her in that scene. Or with that part.
No, I'm just saying in general, that's a change.
No, yeah. I get what you mean. I'm just saying, like, I don't remember if they show up with her when they fight in that scene in the manga.
I don't know.
But I'd have to relook that up. Changes from the original anime. There was never a violent storm threatening space and time, and Sailor Pluto was never involved in fighting the Black Moon Clan.
Okay.
The Golden Time Key never implied that Chibiusa was in danger, nor did she accidentally drop it. Usagi was rescued by Tuxedo Mask. Ami Ray and Makoto were not captured when Sailor Moon was abducted and therefore did not need to be rescued. Chibiusa did not join Wiseman as Black Lady until shortly after Sailor Moon was rescued.
Spoilers.
Saphir did not try to kill Usagi, nor did he blame her for Demand's obsession, and his two droids never made an appearance. Rubius died when his spaceship was destroyed after Sailor Moon and Chibiusa rescued the Inner Senshi. Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, and Venus were all used as bait to force Sailor Moon to hand Chibiusa over to the Black Moon. The endlessly vast library of Crystal Tokyo was never shown or explained, nor was Crystal Tokyo's history ever explained. The true history and appearance of Death Phantom was never explained. Usagi did not meet Saphir on Nemesis' headquarters. Sailor Moon was never possessed or influenced by the spirit of her future self. A shadow of Chibiusa's evil side never appeared above Wiseman. And Saphir was the only person who suspected Wiseman's true nature. Which is interesting because, like, we get kind of like an inverse of this later on in the season, but there was quite a few scenes in the original anime where, like, Saphir's, like, basically confronting Demand about Wiseman and being like, we shouldn't trust this dude. Like, what are we doing? We need to get out of here. Like, this guy clearly has his own agenda, and we should not be involved in this in any way, shape, or form. But Demand was just like,
so it's kind of like if he had given this speech and been sincere.
True.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. Also, I think Demand kills Saphir because of that.
Oh, okay.
Because he's, like, acting out. I could be wrong. I don't think it ends up the way it does in this version that it does in the original anime. But we'll get to that later on, probably.
We will. Yes, we will, because we have to.
That's true. But yeah, it's a lot of different changes from the original anime, which, granted, that's just a common theme because those two series are just vastly different.
Yeah.
Oh, but anyways, we're done with our Nemesis mini arc, if you want to call it that. But next time we are going to be talking about Act 23, Covert Maneuvers. Almost said covert measures because that's kind of the phrase you usually think of that, not covert maneuvers. But anyways, Covert Maneuvers, Wiseman. And I think that is when we are going to really get an introduction to our latest villain.
Yep.
That has joined up with the Black Moon Clan, who we totally have not spoiled who it is. Which,
whoops.
I mean, granted, you would know who it is.
You can tell who it is.
Who else did Wiseman show up and be like, "What up? Give me your hand"?
Well, also she like kind of looks like Usagi, but there's a little something off on her. So you're like, who could that possibly be?
Exactly. So yeah, next time more things are gonna pop off.
Be excited, bike guys. Be excited, bike. It's about to get real cool.
But until then, if you want to find more from us, go to seasonalanimecheckup.com or sac.cool for past episodes of this very podcast in case you need to catch up, or the Seasonal Anime Checkup and Seasonal Anime Checkup OVA podcast as well. And you can also find columns and reviews on the site. For more from Anne Ladyem, go to anneladyem.com for columns and reviews and cool things from her. And twitter.com/anime checkup, where you can find all of the Twitter. All of Twitter is housed on our Twitter page.
I don't think that's what you meant.
That's exactly what I meant.
Okay. All right, then. I don't want all of Twitter on our Twitter because all of Twitter is bad.
It's true. It's the price we have to pay.
Yeah.
But yeah, next time we're going to take some covert maneuvers. We're going to be like fighter pilots. It's going to be like an Ace Combat game. And they're
I was
weirdness.
gonna go with oh shoot, why am I blanking on the name? Top Gun.
Top Gun. That's also a good one.
Yeah.
If we could be like the Ace Combat game that had Puddle of Mud as like their soundtrack.
Or we could not.
Or we could pick a more superior soundtrack, which is just full of Kenny Loggins.
Right, exactly. Why would you ever go with Puddle of Mud when Kenny Loggins exists? Because Kenny Loggins is wonderful.
Let's pick the soundtrack that I own on vinyl and go with that one.
Yeah.
Which is the Ace Combat soundtrack. Just kidding, it's Top Gun.
I'm gonna fight you.
Act 23, next week. Covert maneuvers. Be a wise man. Look forward to it.